many of you know that wrong people or users don't ever leave your life willingly? You got to put them out. All right, guys. So I'm feeling some type of way today. I know I'm up in my feelings about a lot of stuff. But I've made some decisions. This ship that I'm on right now needs to do a complete 180, a complete turnaround. For the past 3 months, I've allowed different people, at least 5 or 6 people in my life, to just use me as their sounding board, to just pour their problems on. And then they're not there as a friend to reciprocate. You know what I mean? So what I said at the opening about you have to put people out, it reminds me of the story of Jonah and the big fish. A lot of people say it's a whale. The Bible never said it was a whale. Can you allow me just a few minutes to break that story down on a camel's back for you, the way I know it, the way I read it? All right, so Jonah was a man of God. He was in right standing with God. God came to him and said, go to Nineveh and warn these heathens over there that I'm going to destroy them because they're not living for me. And Jonah was like, what? God, I don't know these people. I don't even like these people. It's kind of like if God came to me and said, go to Guatemala and warn these people. And for the Guatemalans that are watching and want to get up in arms against me, don't. Y'all know we don't like each other. So, anywho, I wouldn't go. Jonah didn't go. He went and jumped on these fishermen's boat because he was hiding from God. So when the storms came up and the boat was going to wreck and the fisherman was like, what's going on? And he's all like, it's my God, dude. He's chasing after me because I'm hiding from him. And the fishermen were like, I don't even know your God. Why is he coming at us? He goes, because he's trying to get me though. And he goes, what can we do to make him stop? He goes, throw me off your boat. And they're like, we're not going to throw you in the ocean. You're going to drown, fool. And so then he's all like, well, that's the only way I know how to, to save you guys. And so when that next big wave came, they threw him off the boat. They're like, bye, Z. And so he fell into that big fish belly. And that fool didn't even cry out to God on the first day. He waited for 3 whole days. He's stupid. Did y'all love that story, though? That's the way I heard it when it was read. When I read it. So to put that in this vernacular is, why allow people to just use you? They tell you their problems. They don't want to hear your advice. If you give them advice, it's like, oh, I didn't tell you this because I wanted you to tell me what to do, fool. I wanted you to just listen to me, gripe and moan and groan about what I want to tell you. And for those of you that don't know what moan means, it's a British word. I'm sure Marie knows what it is. And it just means to grumble or complain. That's all they want to do is moan. And they don't really want you to tell them what to do, right? So, and I'm about fixing problems and solving problems. I'm not about to sit down and listen to your problem and not try to find a solution. If it's your health, if it's your wealth, whatever it is, I'm going to try to find you the solution, okay? And if I tell you my problems, is because I want you to help me find a solution. So if I'm on the phone with you going, oh, but this person did this to hurt me, and you say, girl, I would have cut him off. That's a sounding bell for me. You know what? Maybe I should cut him off. This is another person saying what I thought I felt. So I listen to people's advice. And sometimes I'll say, I'm not going to act on that advice right away, but thank you for telling it to me because it's something that I've been thinking and I need to go analyze this some more before I make this move because some of my moves are permanent. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, I guess I'm the only person that's like that. And I'm feeling, like I said in the opening, I'm feeling some type of way that people have been using me. It's not one person. It's not even 2. It's not even 3. It's like 4, 5, 6 people. Since the start of the year, that's just been there to pour their problems on me. But after you listen and everything, they just don't treat you right. And so I've decided that this is the way I'm going to handle it. Because I'm not a confrontational type of person, but when you really, really get me to that point where I'm going to confront you, I'm going to confront you. I'm just not going to take the texts anymore, and I'm not going to take the calls anymore. So if the texts come through, I just won't answer. And I won't take any phone calls because it's not right the way that I've been treated. And thank God for the people that I have that watch my vlogs, you guys, because you guys are there to support me more than the people that I have in my real everyday life right here. That's right here. By the way, I can't go live at the vlog unless I'm on the computer, and I don't know how to do it on the computer. It's very hard. You have to download this OBS thing, and then you have to open it in that. Then you go open it in YouTube. Then you go click on this web key or something, and then you bring it back into this thing. And oh my God, why? Why does it have to be that difficult? On the phone, all you do... Joe, where my phone at, babe? Over here. Let me get my phone. Okay, so on the phone, you see that camera thing right here? Right here. Let me get up and show you guys. All right, so I'm in the vlog channel. I'm not going to switch to the cooking channel. So, but you see that white camera right there? When you press on that, that comes up and it tells you to record. So that's all I can do for the vlog channel is record a video and then just release it without me having to edit, right? But at the vlog channel, at the cooking channel and at the review channel, when you press on that camera, it comes up with two options. One is to record and one is to go live. And all you do is press the button that says go live, and they tell you pose for the screenshot, and you pose and you name it and you go live. No, that's what I want. Okay, as much as I know about editing and stuff here, I'm not really technically savvy as you guys think. It's a chore for me to learn all this stuff. And if they change this editing program one more time with the new upgrades and stuff, I'm lost again. Okay?
You're right. The other way. It's not working. Well, the other way.
I guess it doesn't work all the time.
It's just a hit or miss.
Come on, Baba.
So Joshua brought us to Costco for Dina, who bought a pizza and ice cream. It's gonna make me feel better from this sucky day I've had.
Give me a hard time when I cross
Monique,
the
so
border.
the guy was okay with you when he thought you were white because you got the pretty eyes and the light skin, right?
The whole time he was talking to me and everything, and then as soon as he heard me speak Spanish, he went racist on me.
Oh, God.
And then he said, get from in front of me. You don't deserve to stand next to me.
Yeah, that I wasn't allowed to stand next to him while he ate his food because it was disgusting.
Oh my
Some
God.
Aryan race stuff.
Can you believe that's happening out here? I get it in the South.
It was like
but out
white
here?
power to the max. It was so
I
scary.
said when he got elected or he won or whatever, I was like, man, I'm scared. Even though this is California, I'm scared.
These racist a-holes don't know. There's
It's
a
so
lot more of
crazy.
us than them.
Because there's so many different races in California, and people are so like open to it. Now all of a sudden, it's just like
It's
white
just
only.
like the purge, though, if you think
Right.
about it. We're just gonna start stomping people in the skull, like.
And if it comes down to us versus them, we
Oh,
win.
we win.
Oh, we win.
Hello, win. And
Y'all
we,
still have your black card?
and we have
I got my black card.
and we have
Money,
a lot more white
you got your
people
black
on our
card?
side,
You could have a black card.
You-
As I wrap up this vlog and wrap up this day, let me give you the chisme. So I heard from none other than Ozzy's eldest daughter saying, good evening. Dad was transferred to blah, blah, blah center and nursing home in blah, 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 Fontana. His phone was not with him. Do you know if anyone has it? The son had the nerve to call Ermine, and Ermine cussed him out. Ermine says, I'm not going there. What they did to me on Monday when they walked in that room and none of them said hello to me, the youngest daughter and the boy, and then have the nerve to tell the nurse not to tell us where he was going. She goes, they can eat him. I'm done. And so she was really livid. So I texted her back and I told her, thank you. I don't know if Joe and I will go there, and if we do go, it's just to check, to see how we transitioned. But I can't promise that I'm going to go every day anymore because that started to get real tiresome after 9 weeks. But at least I can alert the church people to where he is so everybody can start taking their turns and visit him as he goes through this really hard process of recovery, right? So, Michael, I am so sorry, but as you probably have guessed by now, we're not coming to San Diego this week. My cousin Brian really jerked us around this week, and I'm really pissed off at him right now. He arrived Saturday. I had Jada miss school Monday so she could go over there Sunday and Monday to spend the time with them, with her little friends. And then Tuesday was supposed to come here. He never called, never showed. I cooked on Tuesday. I stopped cooking after when I saw that he wasn't, checking in. I didn't cook the chicken, but I cooked beans. And then all of a sudden this morning, Joe saw on Facebook that he was already in Vegas heading back home. I'm like, how do you come to California and go all over California and don't come and see me? I mean, that's like if I went to Utah and I don't visit none of them up there. That'd be hurtful, right? Now, Joshua had a friend through middle school and high school. His name was Spencer. He was a Samoan boy. And they were good friends till they graduated. Spencer moved to Hawaii, came back 2 years later for a visit. Joshua was really excited to see him. Made all the arrangements. He was only going to be here like a week or 10 days. Joshua kept trying to say, can I come over and see you? Can I come over and see you? And it never worked out until the day when Spencer was leaving to go back to Hawaii. That's when he says, can you meet me at my friend's some friend that Joshua didn't know, and we could just all visit, and then I'm going to head to the airport. And Joshua was like, hell no. I'm not going to go meet at some random dude's house that you call a friend when I was your only friend through high school and middle school, and I don't know this person, and then I'm supposed to sit there and look stupid. So we have a phrase that we say in here when somebody jerks you around like that. It's called spencered. And so when I woke up this morning and we saw that, and I told Joshua, and he woke up and he go, oh mom, we got spencered. So that's a new one that you guys can learn. We got spencered. So I heard from Helen. I called Helen and I got through finally. She was in the hospital, but now she's out. She has issues with her blood pressure, guys, where it plummets too low. So we want to keep Helen in prayer all the time, because that's not good. I hope they can find out what's causing it, you know. Want to shout out Julie. Julie has the flu now, Julie. It's all the time spent in the hospital. That's why you got the flu. I think that's why Joe is sick. All the time spent at, the hospital visiting Osley. And I have a new subscriber named All About Sueza. I can't remember your last name, but it's all about, your family last name. Your husband is Honduran. Can you tell me your first name so I can give you a shout out and I can send people to your channel, okay? Go ahead and write. If you come watch this one, go ahead and write it again in the comments what your channel is. So if some people want to go check you out, they can go check you out. I know you just got started. I think you're here in California, because I saw from some scenes that you recorded outside, it looked like California. I'm in the IE. I'm in the Inland Empire. I don't know where you are. So, yeah, that's what's going on today. I feel a lot better. I really woke up feeling kind of out of it, because sometimes when I wake up, the phone starts ringing. And it's one person after the next person after the next person. I can understand if you and I are friends and we give and take and we listen to each other. That's cool. But if you haven't called me in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then all of a sudden you want to call and overwhelm me with what all happened over those past months, that's overwhelming for me. And I've had quite a few people do that to me recently. And I can't deal with it. There's, what do you call him in the church? An elder in the church that I'm going to cut him loose too. Because he acts like he's a friend, but he's always so busy. Like for instance, he'll text and go, let's do dinner, let's do lunch, I'm like, okay, when? And it's like, oh, when I get some days off. And that's like, never worry. And so I think it's just a matter of trying to, keep in touch but not really build any kind of friendship. So he doesn't know it yet, but he's one of them that's going to get cut loose. Plus, whenever you ask him anything about the church, like there are certain things that I really like to know about the church. Like, why do those people flank the pastor all the time? Are they trained security? These are things inquiring minds want to know. And he never knows. Oh, I don't know. How come you're an elder in that church and you don't know nothing? So I'm like, no, you failed too many tests in my life right now. You gone too. So when he texts again, I will not respond to his text. So I think I've got you all covered. I've been going through hell with this dog next door, guys. When I fall asleep at 11 o'clock, I like to put on Frasier on Hallmark. And I've seen every episode of Frasier. But I just like that show, the pattern, the rhythm. I like the interaction between Frasier and his brother Niles. I don't like Kelsey Grammer too much, but I like the characters. I like the dad. I like the dog, Eddie. I like Daphne. I like Roz. I like everybody on that show. And I put that show on and I just really simmer down, go to sleep, and then you hear that stupid dog. Because lately, because Joe's been out of whack with his sleep pattern because of all these meds and stuff, he's up and then he takes my TV and he puts on HGTV. I don't want to see nobody make over no stupid old house into some new house. That stuff is not even real on HGTV. It's like, how do these people have all this money to buy some of these expensive homes and then still fix them up, right? So I don't like watching that. But he'll put that on. I'm like, oh God, just go sleep so I can get my TV and hear my Frasier and fall asleep, right? And I can't. This stupid dog's barking. And I told Joe, I said, I'm going to make a slingshot and sling that dog. I am so sick of that dog barking all night long. I think tonight what I'm going to do is go outside and try to hear where he's really barking from, if it's right here or if it's through the back alley, because I don't even know if it's the neighbor back there, than this neighbor right here. But it sucks. Oh, by the way, the young lady that lives there, I think she might be in her early 30s, and she's got 2 daughters that might be like 13 or 14 now. We haven't seen her since the cops were there that night. We think maybe she moved out. So the only people there now are like her grandparents, and maybe it's the husband's grandparents. We don't know what happened. But they're not, like I'm not friendly enough with them to go ask, what happened. So I guess we'll never know. So anyways, guys, it's 8:14 right now. Wouldn't you know that's my birthday? 8:14. thumbs up the video if you like. Oh, at the end of this video, I'm going to play the dog barking for you so you can hear that I taped it last night. It's going to be all black screen, but you're going to hear him barking. So thumbs up this video for me and share it if you like. You don't have to. Share it if you like. I always ask you to share the cooking channel videos, so you don't have to share this one if you don't want to, but thumbs it up for me, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it.